Hello children, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn EVS 2. Part 1. Management of the welfare state of Swaraj. Can you tell? Name the various powers that Shivaji Maharaj fought. Shivaji Maharaj struggled long against many unjust powers. They were the Adil Shahi and the Mughal powers, the Portuguese and the Siddhis of Janjira. That is how an independent Hindavi Swaraj was created. For smooth working, Shivaji Maharaj divided the administration into 8 departments. He appointed a minister in the 8 ministers and other important officers on the basis of their eligibility and merit. He supervised all their work. The Council of 8 Ministers. Name of the Ministers' Designations Department. Number 1. Moro Trimbak Pingle. He was Pradhan and the department in which he has worked is Administration Political. Number 2. Ramchandra Nilkant Mujumdar. He was a Matya, and in which department he was? He used to look after revenue and the accounts of the state. Third one, Hambir Rao Mohite. He was Senapati, he looked after defense. Number 4, Moreshwar Pandit Rao. He was Pandit Rao and he used to look after religious matters. Number 5, Niraji Ravaji Nyadhish. He used to look after the justice. Next is Annaji Datto. He was the Sachiv of Shivaji Maharaj and used to look after the government orders. Seventh one, Dattaji Trimbak Vaknis. He was Mantri and the department in which he was, it was correspondence. Number 8, Ramchandra Trimbak Dabir. He was Sumant and he used to look after foreign relations. Do you know, food, clothing and shelter are the basic necessities of life? In a welfare state, these needs of people are satisfied. Women are honored. Common people, peasants are not deceived. Injustice is not done to anyone. Justice is dispensed quickly. Agriculture and industries develop well. Folk arts flourish. People can live a happy, contented life. People lived happily in the Swaraj created by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Therefore, the qualities of confidence, self-respect and patriotism strongly emerged among the people of Maharashtra. Here you can see in the picture Shivaji is distributing pairs of oxes and other basic necessities. Protection of environment. Natural environment includes the land in nature as also factors like air, rain, rivers and streams, seas, forests, the birds and animals, light received from the sun, etc. It is beneficial for man to make use of this environment only to meet his necessities. Shivaji Maharaj took precautions to avoid the destruction of these environment factors. Shivaji Maharaj saw to it that the forest in his kingdom would not be destroyed by the people. From the royal edict, we can see that he had issued many orders like the following. For the navy, it is necessary to build boats and ships of various sizes and their beams, masts, oars, etc., for which wood is required. To obtain this wood, only teak trees should be cut. If more teak wood is required, it should be purchased from foreign territories. But on no account should mango, jackfruit, and other trees be cut. They don't grow in a year or two. People look after them like their own children in order to grow them. Cutting them is to inflict sorrow on the people. It should not be done even when a tree is greatly worn out. It should be cut only after paying the owner and getting his consent. Always remember, World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June to emphasize the importance of conserving and protecting the environment. Shivaji has also undertaken many tasks like he has done management of water also. Shivaji Maharaj had various barns built near the villages in Swaraj to make drinking water available to the people. Canals were dug out to make water available for agriculture. Due to this, there was an increase in the produce. People in Swaraj never felt the severity of droughts. During the regime of Shivaji Maharaj, the number of people living on forts was quite large. Shivaji Maharaj took care to make proper arrangements for water on the forts. Before building a fort, the place was inspected to see whether enough water was available there. In case it didn't have water, tanks and reservoirs were built there. Before the onset of the rainy season, and rainwater was stored in them. Shivaji Maharaj made arrangements for drinking water and irrigations by constructing the bunds and canals. The stored water was used economically. Due to such water management, people on the forts and other subjects in Swaraj did not suffer from shortage of water even during drought periods. Do you know, the government has started the project Jal Yukt Shivar to make Maharashtra a drought-free state? Now with this I end my lesson. In the next period we are going to learn more about the drought problems faced by Shivaji Maharaj in part 2. By the time you have to continue with reading. Thank you for watching.